So you ready to start up a YouTube channel? Oh, you done started, but you trying to figure out how do you get 0 to 1,000 subscribers real quick. You trying to figure out what apps you need, what type of equipment, the ups, the downs, the in, the outs, the how, what, when, where, why, and you just want to get some advice from a newbie that is just like yourself. Well, look no further, boo. I got you. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that help me finally get to my 1K subscribers. 1K dance, 1K dance, 1K dance. Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna jump straight into the video because it's gonna be quite lengthy. I'm kind of going to be all over the place, so you will need to watch the video in its entirety because you don't want to miss out on things that I'm going to include. Affirm it. Manifest it. You have to affirm what you want, what you believe. Think positive. So say it with me. I am going to get 1,000 subscribers. I am a well-known YouTuber. I track a lot of views and high watch times. I am so successful in my YouTube journey. You have to affirm it and you have to believe it. Kira, when you think the best time for me to start? Right now. Just do it. I'm willing to bet one of the goals of 2019 or to start a YouTube channel. Have you did it yet? Okay. So, and now you're probably thinking, oh, I'm going to do it for 2012. No, do it right now. There is no really guidebook in my eyes on how to do it. You just do it. When I initially started doing YouTube videos, I had a pink laptop. It had a webcam. My first video was taken in my mom's bathroom. And that was 5 years ago. I pretty much just made the video on Window Maker and then I uploaded it to YouTube. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really have no desire to be this big YouTuber. It was just, I want to do this video. I want to help somebody. Had I known back then what I know now, nobody knew that YouTube would be the second largest platform next to Google when it comes to looking up anything. And I'm really sure that if you talk to any of the well-established YouTubers, they will tell you like, oh, it was just something I was doing. Like, I wasn't doing it for the money. I wasn't in it because of, you know, this. I just did it. You look at those old videos, sis. They was all on the floor in a room. They was all in the bathroom. It was none of this glitz and glam that you see now. So don't use that as an excuse. Don't compare yourself. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You go on these people's channels and you're like, oh my gosh, 300K subscribers, 600K subscribers, 1 million subscribers. I could never do that. Realize that they are just like you. They started from the bottom, now they here. Guess what? When you're at the bottom, there's no other place to go but up. It's all about growth. If you go in it for the wrong reasons, then you're not gonna love it. Why you wanna do this, sis? Is it because of the money? Is it because you see them getting sponsorships and they get free hair and they get free clothing? Right now, I'm doing it because I'm like, oh, I can help people. It was never about the money. Not to say that you should not have the mind on your money and your money on your mind. Hell yeah. But I'm just saying that that should not be the only reason, because I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of hard work, dedication, determination, consistency. It's just like a job. And if you don't see the results really quickly, it's going to cause you to want to not do it. You're not gonna have the drive. It's gonna cause you to just decide to be like, man, F this, I'm not seeing the results. Like, so if you're doing things that you love to do, if you're creating content that you love to do, then it will be no job. It's never a job if you're having fun, if it's something that you really want to do. I'm gonna jump into equipment. I did buy cameras. So if I find the cameras that I was using and after I tried to step up my game and stop using the webcam, I'm gonna insert a little clip just to show you the cameras that I purchased. But ask me what I'm recording on right now, y'all. An iPhone 8 Plus. I was never, ever into the iPhone thing. I was all for the Droid, the Google. I love me some Google. I was like, I'm not finna spend my damn money on no goddamn iPhone. When you get one, the next one coming out. Like, I see these videos and people was like, oh, I'm recording from my iPhone. And I'm like, what? Here I am going to spend coins on cameras when you could just record from something that you done already invested in. So, boo, get you an iPhone. You don't even got to be the latest X and extra large and extra small and medium and 10, 20, 30, whatever number they on right now. Get something that you can afford. A lot of the things that you can do in an iPhone is very, very helpful in the YouTube world. The apps that can allow you to edit, make different thumbnails and all kind of things. And I also wanted to make mention, some people may be like, oh, this is really like common sense, but I guess I'm part of the short bus because I used to record the videos vertically. And then it would be like this black on the side. So you will see the picture here in the middle, but then it'll have this black over here on these two sides. It was never a full screen. So I realized when you record, sis, turn that camera horizontally, like the long way. That is going to give you full coverage. It's going to be a full video like you're able to see me here. I done seen it now plenty of times, so don't try to act like you one part of the ones who was recording that way also. When you're uploading from your phone, be sure to upload in HD. That is how it is for clarity. And so let's just go back to that, because I know a lot of times when I go on YouTube and I'm searching up something, depending on what it is, especially if it's a product review or like a hair review. When I watch hair reviews, I tend to like to watch the reviews of those who made the purchase. Not to say that someone who is getting sponsored or was sent the hair for free do not be honest in their reviews, but I just, for some reason, just tend to like to go to the ones who spent their coins, because that way they're gonna lay it down raw from beginning to end. So with that being said, a lot of times when I'm looking for these videos where people are not as popular on YouTube but created videos, their quality is just not there. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what is that she doing? What is that she got? It's all like scriggly or unfocused and too dark or too light. But boo, I'm here to help you. So what you can do is an adjuster on your iPhone where you can be able to adjust the brightness. All you gotta do is just touch it, and then you'll see like a little sun pop up, and then you can just adjust the lighting. So I can get lighter. Yeah, I just got lighter, or I can get dark. Let me go darker. Show you my real chocolate skin. Ooh, that's too damn dark. I like to press what I want the camera to really focus in on. And then, of course, upload your video in the highest quality, which is HD. Invest in a stand. The stand can be very inexpensive. I'm going to show y'all the stand that I currently use. I went from iPad, because I used to record from my iPad. That's another thing that you can record from. I should have mentioned that. I just feel like it's more convenient to do an iPhone, since that's a phone and it's all in one, instead of carrying a phone and an iPad and all of this. And the iPads can be quite bulky, whereas the phone, you know, is pretty compact. I'm not one of the ones that spend all this money on equipments and all this, so I'm giving you stuff that's very frugal. Go on Amazon. I'm going to have the link down below of the stand that I have. I believe I only spent about $30-something for it. What it is a long stand. It's adjustable. It can be short. It can be tall. And it has a ring light. That leads me to the lighting. I'm going to let you know that I'm all about the free. And I know some people be like, free? Ain't nothing free in this world. You want me to show you where my free lighting come from? This is free lighting. Do y'all see this? Big ass picture window. That's free. You get near a window that has a lot of lighting and you will be good to go. Let's say you don't have that option, or if you're recording on the day when it's a little gloomy, a little cloudy or whatnot, then you can always go in the bathroom. For some reason, the bathroom has the biggest lighting of any room, in my opinion. Another thing, when I first started recording, I did like a little vanity area in my room. Yes, if you have a vanity in your room, or if you have vanity lights, use those lights. Those vanity lights are really good with lighting as well. I'm going to show you my vanity area that I currently have. If you don't have vanity lighting and you don't want to, or you don't want to record in your room, that's fine. Get you a ring light. This is the third option, a ring light. The stand that I have, that I explained, that's adjustable, It has a ring light also on it. So I'm going to insert that as well so that you can be able to see. And it has where you can adjust the lighting. So if you want like a more dimmer light, a more brighter light, I guess some of the lights is for makeup. I don't know because I don't really use it for that. But yes, and it's very inexpensive. So you have your options. Pick one. No excuses. The next thing I'm going to talk about is your backdrop or your background. Time and time again, like I said, when I first started, if you watch any of my old videos, you will see that I used to just record in my bedroom. I would not even have the goddamn bed made up. Sometimes you will see my daughter laying in the bed, sleep. You'll just see everything going in the background, and it can be quite distracting. Remember back in the days when your mom or somebody, your grandma, great-grandma, whoever had this thing in their house, which is called a room divider. Yes, a room divider. You do not have to go and purchase all that equipment for backdrops and things that they use when they're doing photography and all that. No, save your coin. And then you just pretty much put that up, and then you put whatever background you want behind it. My backdrop, my room divider actually had like a little design, like a rose design. One side was red, one side was white. And then as I wanted a little bit of change in scenery, I then went and purchased a sheet. Yes, a sheet. What it was, probably about a few dollars, was a yard, if even a yard. And it was a Baroque pattern. I'm going to insert a clip where you can see the background that I'm actually talking about. That was a sheet. It wasn't a backdrop. It was just a sheet that I put on top of the room divider. I wanted to step my game up even further and get a little bit more of a change, and I recently made a purchase of a backdrop, in a sense, minus the equipment to hold it up, and that was from Amazon. It was about $15. That was the one that you see now, sometimes with the glitter in the background, and comes in all different colors. And again, I don't have the equipment to hold it up. All I do is just lay it on top of the room divider, and I adjust it so that you can see it in the camera, and there you go. Even now, if I wanted to, I can go and get some type of fabric that will fit this particular, you know, size and shape, and then pin it, thumbtack it, or whatever it's called, to the wall, to the little area that you're going to be on, so that it won't look wrinkly and crinkly. So sis, what excuse you got? At the end of this video, you is going to be motivated, and you're going to be ready to go do the damn thing. Editing. So when you're editing, like I said, one of the top reasons I mentioned to get an iPhone was because of the editing videos. A lot of the times when you're new, I see new YouTubers who mention like, how do I edit videos? What, even for myself, I even was one of those ones like, how the hell she get this to sweep across the thing, or to be right exactly where she's at, or right here. For beginner friendly editing apps, of course, none other than the Movie Maker. I am a stickler to iMovie. Most of my videos that you have ever seen on my channel since I've been using my iPhone has been made using iPhone Videorama. That's what I've been using to do all of these extras that you see here. Like, that is what I've been using. Movie Maker, I ain't throwing it in the trash, because that is the go-to. Like, that's where I started. That's what I know. I'm gonna always have iMovie back. Me and iMovie like this. But if you want to step it up just a little bit, sometimes you're going to have to spend them coins. The smarter way when it comes to Videorama is to pay the subscription off. I can't remember how much it is. If I remember, I'll put it here. But instead of paying a monthly, I know sometimes in the beginning I was doing monthly because I was not doing that many video editing. Now that I'm trying to do it a little bit more often, it just made more sense to go ahead and pay it off, and then now you have it for life. When it comes to creating thumbnails, banners, that's what I forgot to mention on your banner. Your banner should have your picture. It should have what your channel consists of, or the content that you provide, and it should also have something about how often you are posting. I use PicMonkey. PicMonkey is extremely easy. They even have it where you scan through to see what you're making or creating. If it's for Pinterest, if it's for Facebook, if it's for, they already have the sizes and measurements for the, like, you can't get no better than that. I don't remember if you have to pay for it. I believe it's free, but I think they do have it where you can't pay if you want like a better upgrade. But I didn't pay for that one. I used the bare minimum, and I have pretty good, decent thumbnails. And then when it comes to doing like the intros, the outros, I used Vont. I know a lot of times people are like, how do I make an intro? How do I make an intro? Which I feel like you're really like stressing over the wrong thing. You're putting your energy into the wrong thing. Yeah, you want to have that, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all about the content and your deliverance. Vont is where you can create your intro and outro. It is a little, you know, you got to get familiarized with it. It's not just easy as 1, 2, 3, but it's not too hard. All you have to do is look up videos in YouTube of how to create outros on Vont, blah, 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 and you up pops all these type of videos that will assist you. And before you know it, so you'll have you a nice outro and intro, and you didn't even have to pay nobody for it. Thank me later. If you do those intros and those outros, I think you should really allow it to be a little under 2 minutes, 1 minute, like something really quick. Just because like if somebody stumbles across your video, because you done flicked it up and done took all these different damn pictures that on different websites and all these effects and all this filters and the dog ears and the nose and all this, like you don't want that to go on and on and on, and I'm sitting here like this. Like, well, damn, when the hell is the video gonna start up? When it comes to the thumbnails, I have heard from other YouTube videos that red is the best thing to go with. They say for some reason the brain is just trained to when it sees red, it, you know, it's easy on the eyes. I don't know, and it just allows you more people to gravitate more to clicking that thumbnail. So just remember to throw in red somewhere. And I noticed that a lot of people are so wrapped up on subscribers, which I was one of them. Raise your hand if you one of them, you get it. But to be honest, from what I've been seeing and reading and to understand is that what really matters is the watch time. Watch the views and how long they're watching it. The higher your watch time is, you'll pop up higher in the search engine. Watch time determines your paycheck. So you ever go on to YouTube and you're looking for a topic like how to give a dog a bath. If you have higher watch video or like more views on it or whatever, however it goes, your video is going to be shown to the top of that search. A lot of the times people go through the first page and then after that they're like, okay, I'm not searching no more. Your goal should be trying to get your videos to be more searchable, like search prone, or even a catchy title. Sometimes people have things called clickbait where they say different things like, oh, I met such and such called me, or how to look like such and such, and you'll get them to be like, oh, I want to watch this video. You want to have something that's going to grasp my attention. You ever watch the video and then they have something that they do throughout the video, but they have it in the beginning that's kind of like funny because they want to grasp your attention. And the next thing to do is just to create the type of content or something that's very interesting or entertaining that'll keep them there. You don't want to be boring. Anybody ever seen Ferris Bueller? You know how boring the teacher was? Bueller.
Anderson.
Here.
Bueller. 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 Bueller.
So it's almost like torture watching your videos. Whatever it is that you're doing, you know, just kind of make it fun. So you want the subscribers, but you want them to want to watch the video. And quality analytics is where you can go to figure out how your watch time is. Like how long people is watching your videos, if it's up, if it's down for the month, for the last few days. It does have all of that. I think that's in your creator studio. And remain consistent. And I'm gonna give you a little tip. Come on. When you're making your videos, make a few of them at a time. Change up your shirt if you don't want to look the same way. Hell, change up the wig if you don't want it to be revealed that you done made a few videos in one day. Personally, I don't give a damn. Long as I'm making the content, I have things available that I can keep posting on a weekly basis. I even seen people say that they put out videos daily. It's like, wow. Jot down your content. Have a book. Jot down your content of what you want to do and make videos about 5. I've done in one day at the most about 4 videos in a day. So you may see videos where I'm looking the same goddamn way, and that's okay. At least I got the content coming out now, and any boo-boo. Let's move on straight on to copyright. I know a lot of times people wants to have the latest jams in their intros or the latest gems in their videos or to play throughout in the background. But the best way to avoid that is to go on and do non-copyright music. I done seen people say that they use SoundCloud. I never really tried SoundCloud, but I heard that's the free and easiest way. The other way, like how I've been doing, I just go to YouTube and I type in non-copyright music. Use that. It's the safest way. And so when you get to that point where you're being monetized and you making them coins, do you want to share that money with the city girls? I don't think so, right? Because you the one did the hard work, not the city girls. When it comes to the app, it's a whole process. I'm gonna have to find that video where I learned to do it, because I know somebody else is gonna be like, well, how, if I find non-copyright music, how do I put it in my video? Download the app, download. Go into the YouTube search engine and say, how to use non-copyright music using the app, download or something like that, and probably you're gonna stumble across that video, that same exact video that helped me do it. Last thing I want to make mention of is the best way to get yourself out there is self-promotion. They have groups on Facebook, y'all, believe it or not, that is strictly for individuals who are trying to get YouTube subscribers. They have for women of color. They have it for just women only. They have it for if you're doing beauty only, if you're doing hair only. Like, I was amazed at the different groups that I came across on those platforms. And then when they allow you, of course, they're going to accept you into the group because they're closed private groups. But once you get in, you can able to promote yourself, post yourself in the group and say, hey, check out this video. That's another thing that's very aggravating that I heard and read and saw in videos from other YouTubers, where you go onto popular YouTubers in their comments and put sub for sub. Like, a lot of times you can get spammed for that. Try not to do that all the time, or do it in a certain way. I may have watched a video where someone did a review on a hair that I've actually used as well. I may go in there and say, oh sis, I love how your hair looking. I also, you did a review on this hair, and then you leave the link there. Somebody, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people, all they like to do is scroll through the comments. They scrolling through the comments. So somebody may stumble across your comment, and you did it in a way without being greedy. You know what I'm saying? So you really gave that compliment, but you also let people know, like, and the person who you was watching, like, oh, I actually did a video on that too. You should check mine out. Oh, there go your exposure. That's another way to get views. You could collaborate with other small YouTubers. Get with them. If y'all really cool, you know, link up, do some type of video. I know sometimes it's hard to do it when you're in different states, but people make it happen. Overall, if we could help one another, we should be able to, but everybody doesn't have that mentality and that way of thinking. So you can't be offended if somebody doesn't want to collaborate with you. And sometimes too, when you get up on those groups and you're like, okay, I'll subscribe to you, you subscribe to me. That's sub for sub. And a lot of times you'll subscribe to people and they don't really be honest. They don't really subscribe back as they should, which is not right. You probably one of the ones that done did that low key. At the end of the day, we all are trying to get it. We're all trying to climb the ladder. So it's really helpful and beneficial when you're helping one another and not just looking out for yourself. If you're saying that you're gonna sub for sub and somebody goes and subscribe to your channel, you should most definitely return the love. And don't forget to have Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and a professional email, something short and sweet in your description, so that way people can be able to contact you if they need to. I'm really hoping that this video has helped you some kind of way. This video was long as f***, and I did it all without drinking water. If you've made it to the end of this video, you are the real MVP. You are on your way, because I done pretty much gave out everything that I know and that helped me. Share this video to all of the people that you know that are just starting. I just made it to 1K, so I know the struggle. But trust me, you're gonna get there. It may not seem like it, but you're gonna get there, especially if you apply those tips that I gave. I want to thank you so very much for watching this video. Comment down below. Share whatever other ideas that you may have. Until next time, later.